Yeah, I missed the comms actually, sadly. Zandam's leaving. Zandam, well, has just raised anchor and they are heading out. And it was all, goodbyes and nice seeing you in the bay, and on behalf of all the people in the bay, goodbye and blah, blah, blah. Zandam is heading out to Southampton, and their intention is not to return. That's the comms I've been hearing here. So, yeah, bye-bye Zandam. Well, they've been here a while. Part of the furniture almost for some time there. They will be on their way to Southampton to start with. Anyway, yeah, I missed all that. It's too busy editing. Stephanie, I think. It's very misty out there. And of course, only 2 cruise ships in the bay. The Zandam having departed yesterday and not to return, as they said. Anyway, we're here. We drove. Yeah. Okay. Stop. Morning. All right there. It's getting tough to find a parking space, isn't it already?
Yeah. Popular, isn't it?
Yeah. Is it moving or just sat there? Looks a bit like it's moving. It's too misty, isn't it? Excellent. Not so much to edit. Come on there. Get a city shot here. Let's get a city shot here. Just wait for me there, Bearman. Right, that's the city shot. It's unusual to be able to actually see people through the gap there. There's clearly a fisherman stood on the rocks there. I think it's a fisherman, the way he stood there. But unusual to actually... Yeah, it's a fisherman. I can see his rod now. I think he's just caught one, actually. Has he? I just missed that. It might have been just a bait. Yeah, unusual to actually see somebody through the gap there. Through the gun sight, as it were. Actually, if I didn't already say it on camera, this misty, murky mistiness at the moment suits me down to the flipping ground. I mean, it's like a summer's day, but with a bit of mist. And that's just perfect for the tomato coloured face I've got here now. Yeah, Bear's raced on down there to join in with the action. That's Bear on the left. It's hard to tell from this distance, isn't it? That's your Bear there. He's just going spoiled there. A little bit of pleasure on the beach there, I think. Quick pan around. Yeah, misty out there. Quite calm. It's going to be a tremendous day again when the sun breaks through. So, do a quick survey of how bad things are, or not. It's been worse. Just a couple of tins around. Right, let's go and sit for a bit. It's a very full beach. Very full tide, rather. Very little beach. We should be sitting here for a bit. We were landed. Oh dear. Alright, Bear. We should get the ball out. Actually, I didn't bring a new ball, did I? This one was breaking yesterday, so it's probably going to be fit for the bin within a couple of throws. I'm going to put you out there. We shall zoom on out past the bear here, and there's that bit of flipping branch still floating about out there. Bit of tree there, and a bit of bear there. Okay, we have started the day. Yeah, started the day wiping the camera down. Cheers, bear mate. Okay, that's what the sky is currently doing. So clearly, it's gonna clear, I would imagine. But that suits me down to the ground. I'm sat here without a hat or a hood up at the moment. It's probably still bright enough to damage me. Quick comment on yesterday, going to the hospital. I did experiment with the body cam thing, that little toy that I've got. The bizarrest thing is, when I got home and when I got home and went to put it all on the whatever I'd captured onto the computer, lo and behold, everything inside the hospital had miraculously not appeared somehow. It was recording because everything else, I just left it recording for ages, and it was a sequence, and it was like file 1, file 2, file 3, all missing, and then all the rest of the files were there. Now, I didn't make a mistake, so that's intriguing. That's intriguing. Sod's law, isn't it? Just the bit of footage I wanted to experiment with, in a live situation, and lo and behold, it didn't work. Don't know what the story is there. Also, when I reviewed the footage, the bear had been going frantic almost the entire time I had been out of the house. So I don't know what the answer is there. The minute I got in and sort of got a cup of coffee, sat on the computer, he crashed into his bed like he was exhausted from the exertion of his trauma. So I don't know, what can you do? Anyway, you're going to have another go at all of that in a day's time, mate. You're going to have to go through it all again. The reason we drove today, we need to get petrol, get that out of the way, so that I have a clear run back to the hospital tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Christ's sake. Do it all again tomorrow, mate. Right, enough of the babbling. Yeah, okay. Doing that thing on the rocks here every now and again. If it's just the right height, it sort of sweeps up over the rocks and then recedes. I was trying to capture that the other day, but didn't. Better off having a go now, but I can't even bother. Don't want the editing, mate. Don't want the editing. That didn't work. He turned the wrong way there. What's that about? Every time I try something clever, he goes and messes it up. I was trying to get down at water level there, but that didn't work. Right, back to where we were sitting. Uh-oh. You there. Come on, mate. You were just sitting here. Come on, let's do some. Let's do some. Come on. A bit too close to them, sorry about that. Oh dear. I didn't think that through. Good boy. Good boy. We shall be just sitting here for a bit. Yeah, it's sat here waving like a lunatic. It's Mr. Man over the other side there. He was waving. I didn't spot him until he'd probably been stood there for 5 minutes waving. I didn't spot him. Wonder if he's heading this way. We'll probably still sat here if he does, because I'm in no flipping hurry. It's very pleasant here. Although the sun is threatening to break through, it's threatening. I don't need it. Yeah, I've taken the ball off you, mate, because it's a pile of rubbish already and it's just falling to bits. And if you keep chewing it like you are, we'll have nothing to do later on. So just sit for a bit, mate. We're just sitting for a bit. You got seaweed on you and all sorts here, look. Yeah. Actually, that's the fisherman returning across the rocks here. That's the guy we were seeing through the gap, I think. Every time he runs across the beach, I find another bit of this rubbish. Every time a pebble turns, another bit seems to pop up. Shocking. I cannot find my... Oh, there. Stop shaking all over me, mate. I cannot find my rice bag. I'm fast getting in a poor mood here. My camera mount rice bag is not in my possession. That will limit our abilities. Just stay right there, Bernard. Don't you even move. Yeah, looks like they're coming in the cove. I've got poor taste jokes going through my mind about there's a hooker on the bow. Something like that, I don't know. You know what I mean. They're going to be picking up that mooring, it would appear. Wow, this is just going on forever. Enough of that. Enough of that. It's going on forever, mate.